Happy slightly belated Halloween, everybody, and welcome to the 100 Days of Regex, where I take a look at an old deck of mine and do it in higher definition. My name is Memphis, and today we're taking a look, as I said, to Darklords once again. A deck I've tried in the past and didn't quite do as well, but I wanted to try and do something a little bit different and try them again, as I swore that I would. So, of course, as always, we're going to start with the deck profile and then get dueling started. For monsters, we own 1 of Darklord Morningstar. We got 3 Darklord Ixchel. We got 3 Darklord Dude with a very hard to pronounce name. 1 Darklord Asmodeus. We got 3 Darklord Superbia. 2 Darklord Zerato. And 1 Darklord Nastin. We have 2 Arklord Christias. 2 Hecatrus. And 2 Vanity Ruler. For spells, we run 3 Darklords Contact. 3 Banishment of the Darklords. 1 Allure of Darkness, 3 Trade-In, 2 Twin Twisters, and 2 Valhalla, the Hall of the Fallen. For traps, we run 2 Darklord, the Sanctified Darklord. We got 2 Darklord Enchantment, and 2 Safe Zone. The extra deck's a bit of a toolboxy sort of deal. We got 1 Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon for those Cyber Dragons. We got 1 number 38, 1 number 95, 1 number 81. We got the Spider Trio as numbers 35, 84, and 77. We got two True King of All Calamity. 1 number 62. 1 Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon. We got ourselves a Nightmare Phoenix, a Nightmare Cerberus, an Underclock Taker, and a Wee Witch Apprentice. We don't always go into the extra deck, but it's good to have the option too. And as for the side deck, this is just other things you can do. We run Light and Dark, so you can put in Blackluster Soldier. If you want to make more of an Exceed, make the Exceeds easier, I should say, you got Galaxy Queen's Light here. And since we run plenty of big light monsters we like to protect, Honest is always a good choice. So now we're going to go into 3 duels against random opponents on Waggio Pro and have ourselves a good old time. Well, let's get started. Alrighty, our first opponent is Neo Metal. Pretty fancy name, I gotta say. And we're going to try and go first, and we get to go first. We got ourselves a bit of a lockdown deck, so we do want to go first as often as possible. And hopefully this will work. We're going to play Trade-In, ditching Superbia, who we want to get in the graveyard as soon as possible. Draw a couple of cards. And we actually got the lock now, as long as Hecatrus doesn't get negated. Very nice, very nice. Go ahead and activate our Valhalla, the Hall of the Fallen. And we're going to use its power to summon Arklord Christia. Arklord Christia is not a Darklord, obviously, but it works in the theming of the deck. Go ahead and set this. And we can't special summon because that's on the field, so we're not going to be able to do that. I kind of want to draw some more things, so I'm going to Blind Allure. I know that's a silly move, and it was. It was a silly move. Shouldn't have done that, but live and learn. Because so long as he doesn't remove this, which he can do, he can't special summon. So if this is something that special summons a lot, he's going to be in a bit of trouble. Just a bit. Yeah, that was kind of a dumb move. Do berate me in the comments for that. Speaking of the comments, oh, and he surrendered. Yeah, speaking of the comments, I do have to do a quick shout-out before we go into Duel 2. This entire episode is dedicated to Mr. Manuel Fassandini, and I'll go into Duel 2 and I'll explain more as to why. Alright, well, everybody, it's Mad 6, so we're going to try once again to do the things we're doing. So yes, like I said, Manuel Fassandini, he was the first guy on my channel to actually recommend a deck for my 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. And he asked for Darklords, and I was happy to oblige him and take a look at the deck, and I think I made a fairly decent deck. It's just I never got any wins. And it was really, I was upset a bit, because, it was my first viewer request, and, I didn't get no wins. So, that's why I vowed to take a look at Darklords again. I vowed to do it for Halloween, and it is still Halloween when I'm recording this. So, I do want this deck to work. And we're up against Altergeist, which is a bit of a pooper. Because if he gets that owl one, he can bounce my things. It's a bit of a stinker. Although he does seem to have a bit of a bad hand. Let's see. Let's get Banishment of the Darklords. It's a simple card. Add a Darklord from deck to hand. It's just a basic searcher. Basic searcher. What is this? Getting a field spell of some sort. Altergeist don't have a field spell. What are you up to? Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Interesting. Tell me more. I am curious. Alright, here's what we're going to do, though. soon as he's done... if only you control a spell cast, Pokemon activate spell cards. It's a little annoying. I mean, I don't use that many spells, but it is still kind of annoying, and he's got that stupid owl. Ooh, I hate that owl. But we're going to use Itchel's effect, and we're going to dip Superbia, and we're going to draw 2 cards. And of course, we can't special summon because a certain somebody had to be like, no, you are not allowed to play spell cards. And because we have no spell cards, we can't do anything. Ooh, I hate that spell. Just had to be Alter Goose, which are for whatever reason spellcasters. So I think I may have lost just because he has a lock before I could do my lock. I tell you what. I mean, we'll never know. I mean, I'll probably skip ahead into the 3rd duel. Probably do a bonus duel anyway because it's gonna be quick duels today. It's gonna be quick duels because we're doing a lock, they're doing locks. I already got 1 to win, technically speaking. So, you know, if I lose this one, I'll go into duel 3. That's all you can do. Don't need to strictly do just 3 duels anyway. I can do as many as I want. So long as I don't, like, do an hour's worth of dueling. I don't want to do too much dueling. So, I'm going to skip ahead. If anything happens to save our bacon, I will be back. If not, I'll see you in duel 3. Alright, we've had 1 duel where we locked our opponent, the other duel where we were locked. So let's try and get a full duel against SK901. Well, that's 9,001. My mistake. Alright, what do we got here? Decent hand. We got the trade-in, which is always nice. I run trade-in instead of Allure for the most part because we want our monsters in the grave. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and use Itchel's effect, ditching itself an enchantment to draw some more cards. Very nice. Go ahead and activate. Let me show you the Darklords' best combo, or more or less best combo, is bringing back Superbia here. And when he's brought back from the grave, we can revive another Darklord. Boom, Makachu. And then, gonna do is activate another trade-in, get rid of Zerato. Wait for it. Go ahead and activate Itchel's effect. We can pay 1,000 life points to pick one of our Darklord spell traps, put it back in the deck, and bring back Zerato. And then we are going to normal summon our Vanity's Ruler. Put him right there. And now our opponent is not allowed to special summon. We can, he cannot. And he surrendered. That's the shame about Darklords. Once they see this, they're like, no, I'm not doing that. Let's go into duel, whatever duel we're on. I think we're on duel 4. Let's go to duel 4. Alright, Tio Rinken is our next opponent. And please, can we just get a full duel? That is not just one person locking the other out. I mean, it's not like Vanity's Ruler is like the best card ever. I mean, it has no protection, and its stats are fairly low. You can do things about it. You could hit it with Tribute to the Bloody Doom for crying out loud. What is this? Ooh, is this Burning Abyss? I like me some Burning Abyss. Yes, it's Burning Abyss. Love me some good old BA. BA. Let me some good old BA. That's right, I like me some Burning Abyss, especially with Dante, the dude of the Burning Abyss. Ooh woo. I don't know, I don't think that's how the emote works. I'm pretty sure it's an O, a W, and another O. I don't know. Emotes, I use emotes, but I don't know what all of them mean. I'll admit it. Alright, so he's doing good. He's got the Scarm in the graveyard, which for whatever reason did not work. We can currently do nothing. So we're going to go ahead and Allure of Darkness, because it's what we need to do. And we'll get rid of Superbia, because we don't need another Superbia. Let's go ahead and set our enchantment. At the very least, we can steal a monster and protect ourselves for a turn. So what this does, I can get rid of a Darklord in hand or on field to take control of an opponent's monster. Till the end phase, mind you. Till the end phase. But it's still something. Oh no, he put Barbar. I'm going to get hit with like effect damage and things. Yep. Still no. I gotta wait until the battle phase or he tries to blow this up before I actually try to steal anything. Let's see, that's 2,500. He's got snow in the graveyard if the game will stop glitching there. Yeah, he's got snow, he's got Gallus. He's got certainly quite a few things there. Question is, I guess he'd have to use Barbar now, wouldn't he? Question is, will he Barbar now? Because if he does, he can't do the thing. Alright, you're going to do that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my Darklord enchantment, my dude. Get rid of another Superbia. And I'm going to steal your Dante for a turn. This is mine now. Granted, he can get this into his main monster zone now. So it's not all good. But, you know, it's better than him hitting us with lots of damage. And again, where is all of our stuff? Alright, hold on a second. How many Darklords we got in the graveyard? Just the guy. The guy will have to do. We're going to play our contact, and we're going to get Superbia back. I mean, he's going to be in defense mode for a turn, but he's still bigger than these. And let me think here. Set ourselves a Twin Twister. Burning Abyss don't play many spell traps. In fact, they play almost no spell traps. Except for that. So if you're playing that, that means you're not allowed to play any more spell traps for the rest of the duel. Except for itself. Okay. So this is basically useless to us. More or less. That's the thing. I really need Itchel. Itchel would be useful right now. I could draw more things. What else? Yeah, if I get Itchel and I could get another contact off the Itchel, I could bring out Christia and lock him out of his special summons, which would pretty much cripple his monsters, and I would be able to do the things I want to do. But it really depends on the draw, my dudes. Because he can make another Dante with this Rhino. That's the thing. The question also, and he can make a Beatrice off of this. It really depends. Tio can do a lot of things right now. I don't know what to tell you. He can do a lot of things. He can bring out snow and flip my Darklord down. I guess he really wants that little fairy girl. Hate that little fairy girl. Really do. Speaking of little fairy girls, do let me know in the comments if you dressed up for Halloween this year. I myself dressed up as Bendy from Bending in the Ink Machine. If my camera didn't fuck itself up, I will put a picture of myself in costume right here for your enjoyment. Alright, what is this? Lanthrincus. What are you doing? Oh, you just want extra zones to put things. Okay. Okay, I get you. The question is, are you going to make some huge link, or are you just going to go with a standard old Dante? Because Dante will never die, my dude. Let's see. Realist cards on the top card of the deck. If it's a monster, damage 200 times its level. Special summon this card from the hand. Otherwise, destroy this card. Wait. Hold on. So, you revealed a Sekka? Huh. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. Also sucks to be me because I can't, I'm about to take a bit of damage. And he's going to bring out that Blackluster Soldier Boy. This card, make a second attack in a row. Yeah. But I can discard my Darklord, guy with a hard to pronounce name, to prevent the destruction of Superbia. So I will take less damage. That's very nice. I'll only be taking 26 now. I would have been taking quite a bit more. In fact, it would have been game if I hadn't done that. See, little Titchlapuka, he helps out. Alright, really need Ixtib. That is not Ixtib. In fact, I've sadly lost because this is one of those rare Darklord bricks where I just get nothing. Alright, let's do one more duel, because it's only been so much time. Let's do one more duel. Alrighty, the fifth and final duel is up against Icaro, however you want to pronounce that as well. We are trying to go first one last time. The triple paper got me, though. That'll do it. But we got Itchel, so that's good. We got the draw power. We got Naster here, which is basically just discard 2 Darklords, bring him out. I mean, he's just there in case we really don't have anything else. We're up against Noble Knights. I was about to say the Twin Twister is good against them, but then I remember those bloody equip spells just keep coming back every time you destroy them. It's a thing they do. So now he's going to be able to get rid of this, bring out another monster, probably make it he's old, dump some equip spells. I've played Noble Knights a few times. I know how they work. Yep, so that's going to re-equip itself to boars. However, doing that, it doesn't matter if he makes his old. If he does, I was about to say, if he's not going to make his old, which he's definitely going to make his old, eventually. Yeah, making his old, then you dump 4 equip spells, bring out another monster. Yeah. Very nice, that's what they do. That was Kustanin. Kustanin lets him, he can special summon that because he has an equip. So he should be able to, what is this? I can't see anything. Oh, it's the trap card. Special summon from the deck a Noble Knight with a different name from the ones you control or in the graveyard. Okay. And yeah, so he's normal summon Kustanin. So now he's going to make his old. Now he's going to dump 4 equip spells, bring out whoever, and then he's going to make the rank 4 exceed Artorigus, and he's going to he's going to get Evane as well. Did they change the artwork on Evane? Yeah, it's a lot clearer now. It used to be all like wonky. I prefer the new artwork. It's much better than the old one. The old one looked like it was an actual like picture of the card. And it was really, really hard to look at. This is going to be tricky. I mean, if we could get like out Zerato or something, and we could nuke his field, that would help. This card normal summoned. Yeah, it doesn't work when he's special summoned, but he can get his cards back, basically. Target 3 Noble Knights or the equip spells, put them back in the deck, draw another card. Although, why you would put an equip spell back when you worked so hard to put them there, I have no idea. I would have left the equip spell there, but that's just me. That's just my silly opinion, man. Alright, now the King of the Noble Knights shall show himself. Another thing, well, because he's getting not Caliber, but the Destiny Arms. It won't be destroyed once per turn by battle. If that wasn't the case, then I would consider bringing out Christia or something and just beating over this. But we really need Zerato in order... Oh, wait, no. This protects from card effects, too. Outing this thing might be more problematic than I would like. It might just be. And I have no idea what these set cards are. I'm probably going to blow those up with my Twin Twisters. I don't want to risk some sort of negate. Alright, what do we got? I can work with that. Twin Twister. Get rid of our enchantment. Get rid of the set cards. I don't want that stuff around here. Get it out of here. What is it? I am curious now as to what you had face down this whole time. Come on. Show me the money. That's what I thought. Okay. Was it all 3 copies? Okay, he had a Glory of the Noble Knights too. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Itchel's effect. We're going to pitch it and Nastin and hopefully draw something nice. I would like to draw something nice, please. Alright, alright. Set Divinity, which doesn't help us because this thing prevents targeting. We're going to go ahead and activate Trade-In. Darklords, when they get going, they draw out the wazoo. They're mostly level 8, so you can do trade-in real nice. The one thing that's bad about Darklords in terms of actual Exceed plays is that they're all different levels. It's kind of a weird, kind of annoying thing. Let's get another Ixchel. I think another Itch. I can't play it this turn, but we can do other things too. We can still do things. Alright, he's going to activate Caliburn. Let's go ahead and activate Darklord Divinity. So we're going to get rid of Tezcatlipoca, or however you pronounce it. How is it? Tezcatlipoca. Okay, negate the effect of his ult and gain ourselves some life points. See, you're not the only one who can gain life points. And now he's just going to swarm with a bunch of these dudes. Until the noble arms are needed once again. If you're not aware that the noble arms are all based off of King Arthur's legend, then you're silly. I don't know why I said it. But yeah, the story behind this card is basically that there's this legend that, King Arthur and his knights will, they're like they're not dead, they're like asleep. They're like in stasis or whatever. And the story is that when Great Britain needs them again, they'll like charge out of their cave or whatever they're in, and they'll show up again. And that's what this is about. Granted, I'm pretty sure Britain has needed them a couple of times and they never bothered to show up. Or maybe they did, nobody noticed. Something like that. Sad to say, the noble knights. Here's the thing about our deck. Basically, we really want to use Christia or the ruler in order to lock our opponent. It's kind of important. It stops things like this. Because sadly, Darklords are, despite all the drawing they can do, Darklords are kind of a slow archetype. They really need certain setups in order to do things. You really need Superbia in the graveyard. You really need Contact of the Darklords. You need you need that stuff to do all the things to keep yourself alive. So I'm gonna skip ahead real quick until it's our turn to see if we have a ghost or chance of winning this duel, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, sadly, we have lost the duel. He had an OTK, I tell ya. Oh well, we did our best. I did a little bit better than last time. Let's go into the end screen. So there you have it, everybody. The Darklords of 2018 came back with a vengeance. Although we didn't win every duel like I would have liked, we won a couple of duels. We just locked our opponent out so quick, they couldn't do anything about anything. And I do believe I have a replay or two. I forget, I'll put them after this. And so, once again, thank you for watching. Do have a very happy Halloween. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. The finale for the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be tomorrow. I just got to get a certain somebody to be in it, but yes, it'll be definitely tomorrow. We're playing the Danger Dark World deck. We're going to have some fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, everybody.